Overseas now to the horrific violence and new warnings that the worst is yet to come after nearly 3,000 people have been killed in the last month alone in the Democratic Republic of Congo, with a renewed blitz now from rebels there. NBC's Steve Patterson has tonight's breakdown with a warning. Some of what you're about to see is disturbing.
Tonight, hope for a lasting ceasefire now fading as Rwandan-backed rebels threaten to take another key city in the Democratic Republic of Congo. The M23 rebel group clashing with government forces for weeks now after violently seizing the border city of Goma late last month. It comes after the rebel group declared a unilateral ceasefire for humanitarian reasons just last week, saying they would keep control of the mineral-rich region. The United Nations Health Agency says almost 3,000 people were killed in the fighting and more than 2,800 people are injured, leaving morgues in the city overflowing with body bags in the streets. Hundreds of thousands of people fleeing the region. Abandoned military gear and unused bullets line the streets. Hospitals overwhelmed, according to a Red Cross official on the ground.
Alors, la situation des populations à Goma est catastrophique. Nous faisons face à un afflux de blessés comme jamais auparavant.
And on the other side of the country, tensions escalated in the capital, Kinshasa, when the Congolese protesters started attacking a UN compound and the embassies of Rwanda, France, and the United States, targeting countries they feel have acted in support of the M23 rebels. M23 indicated they wanted to continue their march, but are also saying they have no intention of advancing to the capital. But people there still on edge.
Une position où ils ont la ville de Goma pendant que la RDC prépare sa riposte. Je ne vois pas quelle est la raison efficace qui prouvera à ce que cette trêve-là est faite réellement pour pouvoir secourir la population en interne.
The conflict is rooted in the horrific 1994 Rwanda genocide, after more than 1 million ethnic Hutus fled to eastern Congo, home to a large population of ethnic Tutsis, sparking decades of fighting between the countries and various rebel groups. The U.S. has long accused Rwanda of fueling the conflict by deploying troops and providing weapons to the rebels. The Tutsi-led M23 claims the Congolese government is failing to protect local Tutsis from persecution. It's not the first time they've seized Goma, but in 2012 they backed down after U.S. pressure on Rwanda. The rhetoric from leaders of both countries now still far apart. The ambassador of Rwanda to the United Nations calling out Congo's president.
This situation could have been solved a long time ago if President Tshisekedi had demonstrated political will and good faith in finding a lasting solution to this conflict.
A Congo government spokesperson not backing down.
Pour nous, comme gouvernement, il est hors de question de laisser notre population être à la merci des agresseurs.
The U.S. State Department ramping up travel advisories as truce agreements have failed to ease tensions in the past. Skirmishes continue to break out on the front line, where dozens of Congolese soldiers are fleeing, and regional leaders fear that the battle for another city in the Congo could lead to a greater conflict between neighboring countries. Steve Patterson, NBC News.
Thanks for watching. Stay updated about breaking news and top stories on the NBC News app or follow us on social media.